the adventure begin. We have no idea where we're going.
Oh, look at that. Same. So cool. Maybe they're gonna make fun of me. You catch me here every day.
Wish us luck.
The airport struggle. We're officially at the airport.
So the time has come for us to leave Coron, which we are a little bit sad to leave the beautiful islands, but excited to head to the city.
First we arrived in Manila and then we took a flight to Puerto Princesa, then took a 6-hour van ride to El Nido. We then took a ferry to Coron, which was about 5 hours, and now we are taking a 1-hour flight to Cebu.
We are currently going to fly from Francisco Reyes Airport, which is kind of in the center of the big Busuanga Island. It's just a short 1.5 hour flight, and we are flying with Philippines Airlines. Sometimes the flights can be a little bit expensive here from Coron, so if you're ever flying, make sure to pick your days, because there are some good days and good airlines that you can find a price that's quite affordable.
So far, we've had such an incredible time here in the Philippines, and I can't believe that we have been here for about 2.5 weeks. Now we are ready for a little bit of a change, and so far you guys have told us that Cebu is phenomenal. There's so much to do there. There's a wide variety of food, of culture, of flavor, of things to do, things to see. I must admit that traveling domestically around Philippines has been a breeze. Even to get into the Philippines, it was relatively easy as long as you have all of your documents. Cebu is our 4th stop already in the Philippines in less than 2 weeks, so we have really hit the ground running here.
So today is a little bit of a travel day for us, not too much exciting, no tours happening today, but we wanted to make this video to also tell you about some of the exciting things that we have coming up when we arrive in Cebu.
Time to check in and it's pouring with rain.
Wish us luck.
Thank you! Woo! Okay, got my umbrella. Woo! The sun's out, but it's pouring with rain.
Here we go!
Here we go! Stepped in a puddle.
Oh no!
This is our first time taking a little propeller plane just like this. Oh my goodness! It's so cool! Hello! Oh, thank you! It's cramped in here. It's so tiny. Are we here? Oh! Alright! Look at that!
Our estimated flight time is 1 hour and 20 minutes.
Thank you! Ooh. Wow! We made it! Wow, welcome to Mactan, Cebu! This is awesome!
Let the adventure begin. Just excited to be here. It's not raining, so that's good.
Yes! Woo!
So we have received our bags and now we're going to take a 30-minute taxi ride to our hotel. We are in Mactan now, but our hotel is in Cebu City. Throughout our trip here in the Philippines, you have sent us so many recommendations. So we wanted to ask if you could please send as many as you can while we're here in Cebu. Send us attractions, things to do, food to eat, because we will be here for a while. Right, so we have checked into our hotel, but we are really hungry, so we're just walking straight out our hotel. We're gonna try and find something to eat.
We were greeted with some sunny weather here in Cebu. I'm so happy to be in some sun, some good weather, and already we can tell that the scenery and the area is so different. We can see Jollibee, we can see lots of malls, lots of traffic. It's not as chaotic as Manila, I would say. It's definitely alive. And we didn't see things like Jollibee in the islands. So it's kind of nice to be back in the city. Even though we love the islands, we are definitely city people.
So right now we're actually just walking. We have no idea where we're going, but hopefully we're gonna find something to eat. We've kind of come to a main intersection right now. So I'm sure there's going to be a restaurant or something we can find.
There's already so many options. There's Burger King, there's Jollibee, but I think we're looking for something else besides fast food.
Let's see what we can find. Ready?
Ready?
Can we go?
Oh look, Devan, you're on this billboard.
Oh. This is what everybody says I look like.
Same. Do you think
the
so?
same?
I think it's you.
I could be on the Caltex ad.
Yeah, it's literally you.
Just from 2 minutes of being in Cebu, it's a lot busier than we thought. It's a big city, of course. But in the next video, we will be going out and exploring the city and get the full impact of what Cebu has to offer.
We're not going to give you our first impressions just yet, so make sure you're subscribed for the next video.
Yes, we just want to go out now and just get something to eat now that we've landed. And then in the next video, we'll soak it all up.
Just from the first few minutes of being here, we can already tell the accent is different. I think the Cebuanos have a little bit more of a Spanish accent, which is quite cool because this is the oldest city in the Philippines. So I'm keen to kind of get stuck into a little bit of a difference in culture, different language, different maybe food. So we already noticed that there's no sidecars, there's no tricycles, but they do have the beloved jeepneys. And actually here they're more like really colorful. They actually look like they're in a carnival. They're so beautifully decorated and painted. It looks like a Christmas tree.
So we're just walking down the street and we happen to see one of the most beautiful churches I think I've ever seen, and it's massive.
This is beautiful.
I just researched that it was built in 1914.
Wow.
Which kind of just shows the history here in Cebu. As Chef said, it's the oldest city in the Philippines.
Yep.
So I'm so excited to go and see more of Cebu and kind of experience that old culture.
Well, I think there's just a lot of history here in Cebu, and I'm kind of keen to like uncover that, see as much as we can. What's this? Chicken? Oh, okay.
And what is this? Rice.
It's rice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you eat together? Oh, so you eat this and the chicken.
Oh, okay.
I think. Okay, I think you eat it with your hands. That's why he's giving you the plastic.
One?
Yes.
One chicken?
Just one chicken.
Rice.
One rice.
Now bear in mind, we're literally stopped at the side of the road over here. And this is the side cart that we're eating at. Chicken and rice with your hands. Look at the rice. Look at this. This is awesome. I think you're actually supposed to break it in half like this.
Whoa.
Wow, look at that.
Look at that.
That's the rice.
That's so good.
And now I'm gonna eat it with the chicken, I guess. I think I'm supposed to eat it like this. Maybe they're gonna make fun of me. Like this? Like this? Ah, okay.
Is it good? You're having like a field day.
I know. I added some sauce onto it. So I'm gonna try it again. Just like this.
Okay,
You want me to feed you?
Yeah, okay. That'll be easiest.
Okay.
We're like in the traffic, but we're in the restaurant at
Yeah.
the same time. Oh, wow. Oh, it's so good.
It's so good. It's so good.
So it was 35 peso for the chicken and only 10 peso for the rice. So 45 peso for this whole, that's actually a full meal. This is quite an eventful little afternoon that we're having.
Who knew? But as soon as we walked out of our door, we knew that we were gonna find some interesting and awesome stuff, especially food.
So we're just gonna walk a little bit more, see what else we can find. This is quite funny because we're right in it, but yet we have no idea where we're going right now. We're just continuing on this main road and it's mid-afternoon, so the traffic is starting to pick up.
So we just passed a sign that said authentic Mexican tacos. Now, if you know us, we won't ever say no to Mexican or to tacos. So we're gonna go and have a look because we're starving.
Also, there is obviously a big Spanish influence. So I'm intrigued to see how good like the Mexican Spanish food is here in Cebu.
So now that we've arrived in Cebu, I actually put up a little community post asking you guys for recommendations, anything we should do, where we should stay, where we should eat. So thank you so much for your recommendations. We're gonna try our best to do as much as we can, but I'm glad that we came to the city first so we can kind of get the lay of the land before we start doing all the activities, which is kind of like our style. It's what we like to do first. They have 50 peso tacos. We have to get that.
Right, so to kick off our Mexican fiesta, we've got some nachos, cheese, guac,
Salsa.
salsa, look at all of this pulled pork.
Wow.
Oh, it's so good.
Out of 10?
10.
My guilty pleasure in life is avo. And I don't eat nearly as enough as I should. So now I'm gonna take full advantage of that. So we just received our tacos, which were just 50 peso, by the way. And I'm so excited for these. And we've got this like kind of spicy sauce. And I feel like I'm just gonna cover mine in spicy sauce. Am I the only one that does that? Is it just me?
Just drowns it in
Just
sauce.
drowns it in sauce. Is that too much?
You can never have too much.
You can never have too much. And it's like warm, freshly made soft taco, soft shell taco. So I'm gonna dig in. World-class tacos. I think I've noticed here in the Philippines, it's the sauce that highlights the food. Like you always have to have a special sauce with whatever it is. But these, spectacular. He's following suit with the sauce.
Drowning it in sauce. And we've got pork, onions, cilantro, soft shell. Ooh. And these tacos are like the perfect balance of soft and crispy.
50 peso tacos. You catch me here every day. The restaurant we're eating at right now is called La Lucha, and I highly recommend you try them if you're in Cebu City, because it is probably the best Mexican food I've had, and I've never been to Mexico, but I can already tell it's authentic. It's so delicious. So if you're ever in Cebu, I recommend you try La Lucha. We'll put the link in the description so you can check them out.
So now that we've got into our first day here in Cebu, our plan is in the next video to show our full first impressions of the city, where we're going to deep dive into the culture, we're going to try some food, so make sure you subscribe for that. And then in some of the other upcoming videos, we're going to explore the outskirts of Cebu. In the south, the north, obviously there are some beautiful islands as well. So make sure you subscribe because we've got a lot of things planned here on the island. So after all of that spicy Mexican food, I needed to get a water. Thank you so much for watching. We just really enjoyed having some nice Mexican food as our first day here in Cebu. To watch us explore the islands in Coron, click here, or one of our favorite videos ever, click here. Please remember to subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye from 7-Eleven.
We're in the 7-Eleven getting a drink.